Welcome, in front of me is an Honor Magic 5 Lite, and today I will show you a couple tweaks and tricks you can do on this phone. So to get started, let's open up our settings, and from here we will begin by navigating into the display and brightness, where we have a couple different things that I'll be showing. So number one, we have the light and dark mode, which is right at the top. You can permanently switch it by selecting one of those, but you also have the auto switch. When enabled, it gives you the option to choose either from sunset to sunrise or on a custom timer, so you can choose whichever one you want, and this will make it so the mode turns on and off automatically based on the, well, in this case, provided time, and gives you basically best options for time of day. So during the daytime you can have it in light mode, which arguably will make the display easier to see, while during the night you won't be getting flashbanged by your own device. Now moving on to the next option, a little bit further down, it's going to be the bold font. Now this will be for more visually impaired people. It just makes it a little bit easier to see the text. It becomes all bold, so hence easier to see. You can also go into text and display size and increase it further right here by making the text bigger and also the display size if you want to. So I'm going to bring it back down to more reasonable, because I don't need this kind of thing. Now moving on, we also have the screen refresh rate right here, which is set to dynamic. This will be the better option for, well, more people obviously, but if you want to preserve your battery life as much as you can, I would probably recommend selecting the 60 Hertz right here. Sorry for that. Anyway, continuing on. I'll be switching it back to dynamic because I do like the smoothness over the battery life. Now, continuing on, we have the always on display, which is right at the bottom, the blue text. Now, this is enabled by default. I personally don't like always on display. It's just always on showing the time, which I can do so by checking my watch or just clicking on the phone. And considering my phone is usually in my pocket, when I take it out, my finger is usually on the power button, so I can just click it. Well, this will be draining your battery, so I do personally prefer to turn it off. And just to kind of showcase this, this is basically the always on display. So now when it's off, it won't be showing up anymore. And moving on to the last option that I want to show, or section of options, it will be the home screen and wallpaper. And in here we have a couple different things that you can customize with your device. Interestingly enough, this also allows you to change the icons right here. So if you have some downloaded from Play Store or such, you can change them right here, and this will affect the icons in your home screen and up drawer. Although I don't have any up drawer enabled right now. Now moving further into these, we also have the always on display. That's kind of where it is. We have the magazine unlock. If you enable this by default and you just don't like it, then you can turn it off right here. You also have the option to customize what kind of wallpapers it will be showing on your lock screen. So if you don't like some of the ones that get shown up, like maybe life, which is just furniture or architecture, then you might want to just toggle that off and it will skip showing you photos from this specific category. And then we have the typical wallpaper, and yeah. Now, one last thing that you can find in here is the home screen style. I have it set to standard. This is the default option, but I would probably prefer to change it to drawer. This basically makes it so all your apps are alphabetically organized in a neatly accessible or easily accessible drawer that you just swipe up. I'm going to enable just so you can see. So there we go. And it also gets rid of some of the apps that were probably on here, but you can also get rid of them yourself. So just hold it, remove. It does not actually uninstall the app. It's still here. As you can see right over here. It's just not visible on the home screen, making it a little bit cleaner. So there we go. Now with that being said, hopefully you found this video interesting. If you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.